8:05 a.m. this morning, police received a phone call reference an abduction at the intersection of 27th and Main Street. The victim was walking to school when two black males approached her in a black Chevrolet Impala. They got out, placed a gun to her, forced her into the vehicle. At that time, they drove around for 15 to 20 minutes. The victim stated to police that she was fighting them the entire time. At the dead end of 25th Street, we're still trying to ascertain what exactly happened, but the victim was released at that time. The victim ran home, and of course, at that time, police were called at 8:05, so we think it happened somewhere around 7:15, 7:20. We're asking anyone that has any information reference this vehicle or these individuals involved to please contact police. The one description we have of one of the suspects is a black male wearing a black windbreaker with some sort of lime green trim. So anyone who knows someone that may match that description with a black Chevrolet Impala with leather seats, to please call police.
Do we know if this person could also be a student? I know that this person is a student at Jackson High.
Yeah, this victim was actually walking to school when this occurred, she articulated to police. So we don't know. She doesn't say she knows who these individuals are. So we're asking the community's help. If anyone knows who they might be, we have an individual or individuals who tried to obviously rob this victim of her belongings, but also kidnapped her. That's 15 to 20 minutes. She was held in a vehicle against her will. That's definitely something we're concerned about. You know, this girl was just walking to school. So we want to get these individuals off the street, so anyone who may have information, please call the police.
She was assaulted at all?
We have no reason to believe that she was assaulted at this time. We know her belongings were taken from her when she was released from the vehicle, so at this time it's a robbery and a kidnapping.
How old is she?
The victim's 18 years old. She just turned 18.
So she's 18, and does she think that there were two people in the truck, you said?
It's a black Chevrolet Impala. It's a vehicle.
Oh, vehicle. Okay. Two people in there?
Yes.
Were they masked, or did they?
She did not state that the suspects were masked. She described them as black males. She stated she was struggling, you know, trying to break free, screaming, kicking. So, you know, that's the description she was able to do.
Was she harmed? Did she need medical attention?
No.
She wasn't harmed. There's no sign of any injury to her.
No, but these individuals were armed with a handgun, so it's definitely a concern to them.
And did they point it at her? They threatened her with it?
Yes, she did say that they pointed the gun to her head.
It's very rare that, you know, during some kind of possible abduction that you actually get to talk to the victim to try and help find these people. You know, can you speak to that at all?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you can get some sort of description, you know, she's very fortunate. She fought. She wasn't going to let something bad possibly happen to her. We don't know what their intentions were until we talk to them. So she's very fortunate. Once you get in a vehicle, a lot of times we tell everybody you have to fight, because at that point you don't know what they're going to do or what their intention is. So we're very fortunate that she's here with us today.
So you're still out looking for us? They're still out there?
Yeah, we have our police canine, our helicopters out. Numerous police resources are out in the area trying to locate this individual or individuals.
What is this scene here? What is this? Is her home here?
Correct. This is where she came and called police from.
This is where she came home and called police.
Right. The actual incident happened near 27th in Main, which is about 2 blocks up. And she stated near the pawn shop. There's a parking lot of a pawn shop there.
That's where she was abducted?
Right.
That's where she was abducted?
That's where she was abducted. She was dropped off at the dead end of 25th Street. She stated the black Impala, while she was walking through the parking lot, came up behind her and at that time stopped. A suspect got out, put a gun to her, and forced her into the vehicle.
That's only a block
The
from
dead
the
end
high
of
school,
East 25th, dead end of East 25th or West 25th?
I'll have to get that for you.
And is the school on lockdown or anything?
No, I'm not aware of the school being on lockdown. The school would have to speak for it.
Is there concern? I mean, you got a gunman out there abducting students. Is there a concern out there?
Of course there's a concern. Whenever we have an unknown situation where a suspect and suspects are on the loose, that this victim was not doing anything wrong. She was walking to school doing what she's supposed to do. And these individuals come up behind her, rob her, and place her in a vehicle. Yes, we're concerned, and we're using all of our resources available to try and capture these individuals.
I guess because I know JSO never locks down a school, because I know anytime there's an incident, a shooting, or any type of robbery near a school, they're shut down. But this school isn't.
You'd have to ask the school board if they're shut down. I don't have that information.
It's Andrew Jackson.
Yes.
I kind of is at the back of your head, but I just wanted your
That's fine.
concerns again.
My concern is that we have two individuals on the loose that came up behind a female victim that was walking to school, not doing anything wrong, held her against her will inside a vehicle for 15 to 20 minutes. Luckily, she fought. She did the right thing, everything she knew to do. She was able to get out of that vehicle, and these individuals are on the loose. So anyone who has any information about who these individuals may be, we need help.
Yeah, lockdown of the school, it wasn't locked down. Any reason why?
I said I'm not aware if it was locked down or not. We'll have to get with the school board to find out when the school was locked down. Any other information? Okay.
So, and nothing that, just the description again is you're looking
It's two black males.
males.
One black male was wearing, she described it as a black windbreaker type jacket with a lime green trim. The vehicle was described as a black Chevrolet Impala with leather seats.
Age of the vehicle, you know, I mean, rough. She's probably.
She described the suspects as possibly being in their late teens.
We can go over there, right? I mean, it's not a crime scene, right? Okay.
Any other information?
Thank you.
Okay.